Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well today. Let's see in today's reading, why do people find you so intimidating? We're going to uncover what's the gossip about you. Why do people get triggered by you probably? Why do they envy you? What character traits you have, physical traits you have that trigger people, maybe in a good way, we'll see. This is not about what people hate about you, but why do they find intimidating? Because sometimes what triggers us might be something that we lack, or that we think that we lack, right? Something that we wish we had, something that we envy deep down. So let's see what are these in you. You can choose based on your zodiac sign or the image that you will see on your screen, and let's see in your pile. Hi guys, hi pile number 1. If you chose this beautiful image, this woman, this reading is for you. And some of you chose by your zodiac sign. We have here Aquarius, Libra, Taurus and Leo energy. Let's find out what about you is so intimidating and triggering to people. What do they love to hate about you, or what do they hate to love about you? Because it's mixed. So already I'm getting that these people are triggered because of your height. You might be very tall, unusually tall, or very slender, maybe very slim. You might have very, very good proportions to your body. So they envy your body, first of all, your beauty. You might have the face card. Can you see that? Very beautiful person. Definitely you have a lot of people around you that gossip about you. They might find minor things that are not conventionally, as they should, quote unquote. Maybe you have very short hair and they gossip about that. They try to take you down, for example, because of that. Some of you guys might have a very long neck or a very slender body, I'm getting here. You might have very long lashes or very beautiful eyes, full lips. So I'm getting that you might have a lot of conventionally beautiful traits to you, but they still try to find something in you so that they can take you down. I don't know what's that. Maybe know best. Could be short hair. It could be you getting white hair. Maybe you're older. They try to pick on that. I'm also getting you might have some boundaries around you. You don't take BS, you don't take shit from people, and people get intimidated by that. They get triggered by that. Something about your hair is coming through though. Could also be your skin color, just for some of you. They might feel intimidated because there might be a gap between you, like for example, different backgrounds. They might not really understand you, where you're coming from. Maybe you're mixed. Maybe you have, your parents are different race and different background, and you're mixed. And they don't feel connected to you, and they feel intimidated by that. You might have something very unusual about you. If you're black, you might have green eyes, for example, right? That is not typical because of your mixed DNA. And they are intimidated by that because your beauty is very ethereal and different than what's expected, right? But I feel some of you keep these people at distance. You don't really like to give them all the information about you. And that's another reason these people feel intimidated by you, because they cannot connect. Maybe they don't have even enough information to get intimidated, but still, this fact alone, that you keep them at distance, or you don't really like to gossip with them. Maybe they have, they're making clicks at your work and they like to gossip, but you're not doing that. It looks like you are someone that is doing their job, and you're not really into that kind of stuff. That's what I'm getting here. Something about you being very elegant, like a gazelle. Maybe you like to wear fitted clothes, not exactly skin tight, but fitted, like you're very elegant. You might love that type of style. It's like you're a model here. And people get intimidated by that. They might even say, guys, that who do you think you are? Like, they might say that you like to portray yourself as a higher class, higher value than you actually are. I don't know what that means exactly. You know best, so let me know in the comments. For example, you might love to wear old money style, some of you, or a very elegant style that doesn't match your environment, and they might talk about that. They get intimidated by that. So some of you might look like a model here. You take good care of your appearance, your style, and they talk about it. But let's see more about tarot now, what the tarot will indicate. Also, some of you have very big eyes. Something about he's very cute. He might have small nose and big lips, for example, and big eyes. Maybe exaggerated features on your face, some of you, that make you look more youthful. And they might be envious of that. You might look very innocent. At the same time, you don't take BS, so that's why people might get triggered. Maybe they try to trigger you as well, but you didn't really budge, you know. Definitely people are talking about you. At work, in your social groups, even you might have friends or acquaintances talking about you. Pile number 1. Queen of Swords came out by itself. Oh my god. Let's see. Pile number 1. Why are you so intimidating to people? 6 of Wands. 10 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. Judgment. Wow. Definitely people are judging me here. 3 of Cups. Death. Yes. 9 of Wands. The Moon. So you're very mysterious to the people around you. I told you, you don't take PS. We have Queen of Swords here. You might be very detached from people around you. You don't care actually, I feel. Pile number 1. You just do your job, you mind your own business, and people still talk about you. You're very different here. We have the Death card. And you have very intense energy. You might be a Scorpio. You might have a lot of Scorpio. We have also the Moon with mystery. Very intriguing person. They might not know a lot about you. You might keep things to yourself. You might be not exactly secretive. I feel it's not their business. It's not everybody's business to know about yourself, if you don't want to reveal, of course, to random people, right? But they feel like you're very secretive. You don't really mind to interact with them. You're very different than other people around you. Death card, 6 of Wands, standing out. Your how do I say this? Your height, your appearance is standing out than other people. Compared to other people, you see, 6 of Wands clarified with the 3 of Cups. So you have people around you, but you stand out with the 6 of Wands. I cannot help it. 3 of Cups, a judgment, you see? You have people around you gossiping about you, talking about you, judging you. I feel these people are not on your level, pile number 1, at all. They might even try to find scenarios about you to gossip, if they don't have anything. So they feel that they are in the dark about you. Maybe it's a new environment. We have 7 of Cups, the Moon. They perhaps don't know a lot about you. and they see you as guarded or not really willing to budge, to interact with them. 9 of Wands here. They might see you as cautious here. That's why. They feel intimidation. You might appear as like someone very, very resilient, very strong energetically. You might appear very detached, and they don't like that, of course, because they might think, okay, does she think or he thinks that he's better than us, you know. So they cannot read you exactly. This pile, I feel it's more about making scenarios about who you are as a person. But with the Queen of Swords and the 9 of Wands, they might see you as someone that has very, very strong boundaries to you. Very strong boundaries, as you should, in my opinion. And with the Queen of Swords and the Judgment, maybe you are divorced, or they don't know what's your status. They might be wondering if you're single or not. With the Queen of Swords, you seem to be very, very independent, someone with boundaries, someone very smart, someone that reads people very well, even cautious. You might be someone picky about who you interact with. You are very fair and honest. At the same time, you're not going to reveal everything about yourself. And they see you as someone that is very hard to manipulate, I would say, and hard to affect, and they hate that you are your own person here. Maybe you went through something difficult in your life with the 10 of Swords and the Death card. So you might be divorced, some of you, but not everybody, of course. Maybe you're a single mom, single parent. They might be gossiping about that, but they see you as very ambitious. If they work with you, if these people are your colleagues, they see you as very ambitious, and that's also intimidating to them. They might see you as very successful with the 6 of Wands. Very, very ambitious and successful, not emotional. You have your head on your shoulders. You might be very experienced. You might be very direct, for some of you, with your words, and they feel intimidation because of how you interact with them, how you speak. So the 10 of Swords here and there, they might see us very, very strong person in difficulty, in adversity. It's like you're not backing down. No matter what, you're going to stand tall. You're not overly emotional. They might not even see a lot of emotion for some of you. Maybe it's a new environment. They might see as someone that wins, that is a winner, that is strategic. They might get very intimidated by that you put professional and you're very professional and not petty like other people with the 3 of Cups here. So because of that, because you mind your own business, they hate it. And they cannot do anything to you because you have the right to be so. You have the 6 of Wands energy. You appear to be like a winner here, and you might also be very stylish. You might really love to take care of yourself and be professionally clothed here. You see this woman? Very luxurious and well put together. Interesting. But all of these women are serious. Can you see that? They might be intimidated because of your face as well. You might have a resting bee face. Very serious, very professional looking person. Very victorious. You're not playing here, basically. And you know how to protect yourself. You have strong boundaries, as you should. You're not taking BS. And with the Queen of Swords and the Judgment, maybe you even had an interaction where these people try to tell you something and you didn't really take it. Like you give it back to them in a good way. You know how to defend yourself with the 9 of Wands very well. Without being aggressive, right? You're not aggressive. You're very fair. You know how to defend yourself. But they don't like it. And I feel it was very, very unexpected from you. Maybe you're very young and you know how to really talk back in a professional way, because I feel it's about work environment for a lot of you. I'm also getting, guys, that with the Seven of Cups, they feel like you're intimidating because if you are single, for example, you have a lot of options, and they might even be afraid of you, romantically and sexually. If, for example, you're going at work and you interact with men and women, they feel like these men want you, that you have a lot of options, that you have the ability to attract whoever you want. We have here the Knight of Wands also. It's talking about sex appeal, sexually attracted to you. You have men being sexually attracted to you, and these women, mostly it's women, that they see here, that they get intimidated by that because you're not even trying here, because it looks like you're not interested in these options with the Nine of Wands, and they hate that you attract so easily, and maybe they can't, I don't know, but they see you as someone like a model here, like someone standing out. Because of many reasons, you have the whole package. I feel you are smart, you are capable, you are able, skilled at your environment, your workplace, and they are really wondering how come an attractive person as you, or young as you, maybe you're younger than these people, how come you have all of these traits? They cannot even find something to pick on, you know? Interesting. So yes, definitely these people are intimidated with the Queen of Swords and the Judgment and talking about you because of your intelligence, clear boundaries, independent person. You're not getting dragged down by pettiness or gossip. You're not interacting with them. You're not interested in that, and they hate that. Judgment is about also you discerning, you being very discerning and accountable. So I feel you're very, very capable at your workplace, or wherever these people see you. Maybe it's a hobby or something. It's like you're very focused on what you're doing and not really wanting to give more. Maybe you see through these people. Maybe you're very, very good character judge yourself, you know. You read people and you know who's good and who's not good for you. So that's why you might keep these people at arm's length here. Definitely, it could be from experience with the Ten of Swords and the Death card. It could be just a minority, maybe one person. Maybe you have lost someone very close to you. I'm very sorry if that's the case. Maybe you went through something very difficult and it shaped you into this person, being a little bit closed off, or very discerning, like reading people very well. Something has shaped you here. No, this is not a bad thing. I'm not saying something that this is bad. It's very good for you because you can protect yourself, right? But yes, you have this very good reading of people, a very good judge of characters. And also it looks like you guys don't tolerate games, or people playing games with you, or saying something to you. You're going to really react in a good way. You know how to respond in a professional way or in a very elegant way, and these people are, you know, surprised by that. They don't know how to really respond to you. Can you see that? These women, how they look here, it's really funny to me. So you're very thoughtful, you don't tolerate games, you want to read people first before you let people in, right? You expect honesty, you expect fair interactions, you don't tolerate BS. So when you see red flags in people, you know how to reply so that they take you seriously. And that's very, very intimidating because they cannot just play and treat you how they want, right? Or how they treat other people. They have to respect you. You command respect here. Even with your gaze, even how you look at people, this commands respect. Like, don't play with me. I know who you are. I know what you're about. I'm not going to tolerate this BS from you. Treat me with respect, otherwise I don't want to interact with you. I also feel you guys might have a lot of insecure people around you. They're not sure about themselves, they don't have the strength of character as you, and this is very, very intimidating because they love to be in cliques. Can you see that? But you are the one standing out here. They love to gossip, and they feel better to have people around and to gossip than to stand alone. So you are a standalone person here, very strong in your energy, very confident. You have social presence to you with the Six of Wands. You stand out wherever you go. And I feel you're very elegant. You know how to carry yourself. You have good manners to you. You present yourself in the best way possible. You are very polished here. I'm getting. Your hair is on fleek, is on point. Your makeup. I don't feel like you're overdoing it with makeup. Maybe it's no makeup or something very elegant. Maybe you wear some statement pieces, like you might have statement jewelry. So very professionally dressed or very elegant. It depends here on what environment we're talking about. Six of Wands talking about recognition by other people, by men around you. In general, you stand out and you make a very, very big impression on people, right? It's your confidence, your presence being very big. Also, your aura, you have a very big aura to you. Ten of Pentacles, you might love to dress in a very, very sophisticated way. Old money way or very luxurious way, some of you guys. So by the way, you might be air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have here Scorpio and Pisces and Cancer energy. By the way, you might be very good with people. You might have very good social skills, communicating with people, but not over giving to people. It's like, okay, this is my limit. You might be very good at your job, maybe good in making deals or communicating with people in general. And I feel these people, guys, really compare themselves to you, and they don't love it. They don't like it at all. They don't love that everybody's paying attention to you, and they don't get the same. They don't get the same reaction from people. Because I feel they are very insecure or have low self-esteem. They might love validation, but you are not seeking validation. That's a strange part for them. They don't get it. You don't seek validation, but you get it naturally, and they don't, right? You might also be someone that is very, very comfortable in your own skin. Maybe you guys are very experienced and you know how to interact with people from all walks of life and getting this information. For some of you, you might be a person that has really gone through a lot of karmic cycles in their life, difficulties, even poverty or something very difficult to you. I don't know what that. Maybe you lost someone, you lost something, or you felt like an outcast person in your whole life, and this has made you very, very strong. You don't care anymore about that. Maybe you have moved a lot, moved jobs or places, or you felt like you don't fit anywhere. And because of that, you have made yourself this grand person that doesn't need validation, that validates himself. You know who you are. And that's very, very intimidating, because you can feel it energetically that you're not going to be hit by anybody and anything. You're very strong here. Their opinion of you is irrelevant to you. Although, yes, you might be asking here because it's fun to know, to confirm what you feel inside, but these people are very, very taken aback by how strong you are. It's not really easy to find such people as you, or common for people to not seek attention or validation. You validate yourself, first of all. It's not like you don't like it or appreciate it, but you're not hungry for it, you're not seeking it. And these people are. Can you see that? It's really funny to me because these faces say a lot. So I chose this deck for a reason, for your reading today. It's very interesting to me. Of Of course, the Ten of Swords and the Death card is very, very intimidating, because when someone has gone through a lot here, so much difficulty, significant challenges in their life, and they came out even stronger, even more attractive, even more fierce, because I see that this energy is fierce here, right? It's like you're a gazelle or something. I don't know, I'm getting something about fierce energy to you. Unstoppable, but it's not like you are aggressive about it. You are very gentle, but at the same time, people know not to mess with you. It's like you're this gentle force, I would say. Gentle force, yes. Wow. So yes, you came out changed with the Death card. You came out on top. It's like you're a cat. Maybe I can compare you with a black cat. Cats have 7 lives. And also cats are always, when you drop them or when they jump from somewhere, they end up on their legs, right? So it's like you're indestructible. Nobody can destroy you. Nobody can destroy your confidence, because your confidence is not coming from people's validation, but it's coming from you. Become stronger on your own by yourself. And that's extremely intimidating. I don't know what can be more intimidating than that, because again, their reaction to you is irrelevant to you. Their words, their gossip is irrelevant to you. They cannot touch you, they cannot hurt you, right? You're not fragile. You don't have a fragile ego. I would say you're very, very solid here because of this energy over here. Because you have big aura, you have created a lot of resilience to you, to your character, to your demeanor, to your boundaries. So you have been through a lot, and you're not going to settle for less anymore, at least. Could also indicate that your ex is thinking about that. So people can include your ex, and he's intimidated by that because maybe they haven't really experienced this type of energy, that you didn't get destroyed by this connection, right? You came out on top. This is just for some. So you're not settling for less. You know your worth, your value. It's all or nothing here, to be honest. 10 of Swords to the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, either you respect me, either you treat me like a queen, or I'm out. I'm only going to accept the 10 of Pentacles energy, not bullshit, not games, because I have gone through hell and back, right? So that's the energy here. But you are very, very good reader here. Maybe you literally are a tarot reader, you know, but very good reader of characters. It's like people feel intimidation when you look at them. Sometimes they feel like you can see through them. Can you see this person? How intense is their gaze? Very, very intense energy. And by the way, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to really open up to people. And they get intimidated by you because of that, because they feel your energy. It's very fierce here, very out there, in a good way. You have this aura of resilience. Definitely this is emotional strength to you, character strength to you. It's very intimidating because it says you're not going to overlook toxicity, bullshit, red flags, unhealthy behavior, none of that. So yes, the 10 of Pentacles here is talking about you being very, very high value. They see you as a wife, girlfriend material, someone to take seriously. Even men might see you as that in your workplace environment, whoever is interested in you. The Knight of Wands, I feel you have a lot of options. And they see you as someone to take seriously, right? And this is intimidating because they feel like, okay, I cannot play with this person. So you guys are only accepting the best of the best, as you should. I congratulate you for that. It's very good. Although yes, you might have been through hell and back, but this has made you who you are today. And the Knight of Wands again is talking about sex appeal, someone being sexy. And you combine these two things, like long-term value, right? Girlfriend material, wife material, but at the same time you have sex appeal to you. You have high standards to you, okay? And that's also very intimidating because it puts you in a very good place. How is this called? High sexual market value, I think so. That's what it's called. Let me know in the comments. So it places you very high. Like you can choose with the Seven of Cups. You have the pick of the bunch, and that's also intimidating because, of course, not everyone has access to you. So that's what I'm getting here. Interesting. Wow. So you're not boring. You're also passionate. You might have fun, or maybe you have good banter with people. So it looks like, guys, you have the whole package here. You're the whole package. You have a lot of good traits to you. So you can be flirty, you can be exciting, you can be very fun to interact with, you can have good banter maybe with people, you have good sense here, but you're not going overboard. It's like people see you as both exciting and also someone that really expects substance and expects the best from people. So yes, that's intimidating because it raises the bar, like I said. Seven of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Moon, and the Death card here. It's about mystery, about confusion. People being a little bit confused about you. So people might, guys, really project their BS onto you. The Seven of Cups. Sometimes they might have assumptions about you, or they might create fantasies about you in their head because they don't know you well. So that can also be intimidating here. You might seem guarded and cautious until you trust people. Something about jewelry I'm getting here. You might love jewelry, ancient style jewelry for some of you. So yes, the Moon. Mysterious, hard to read, very intense also. Scorpionic energy and the Moon energy, very, very feminine, I would say, but in an intense way. You have a specific allure to you with a Scorpio over here. So you're not easy to read, and because of that, guys, people fill in the blanks with their own interpretation here, which might not be good sometimes, but who cares, right? I don't think that you care. Doesn't mean that you're secretive or hiding, but they might view you as that you hold on. You hold information to yourself, you don't want to reveal, and maybe they speculate things about you. Why are you hiding this information? Yeah, a lot of speculation, but I feel overall these people tend to really respect you, right? You come off as very, very independent with standards, but also they project a lot onto you. Okay, guys, so let me give you some of these cards. Let's see a little bit more. Why do people find you intimidating? Pile number 1. Let's see some of these Lenormand cards. Queen of Cups. It says a stork. Change, movement, beginnings, flexibility, changeability, moving house. Crossroads. Queen of Pentacles. You see, they don't know how to read you. You have all of the queens here. And Crossroads gives me the impression of Seven of Cups. It's about indecision about it, doubt about it. You also have choice and traveling. Number 22. The Fish, King of Pentacles, and Six of Swords. Of Wands, sorry. Six of Wands again. The Cross, slowing down, reduction, lessening. Grief, frugality, austerity. So yes, it's about you holding back your energy. You are a little bit difficult for these people to interact with, I would say. Hard to read. The fish is talking about expansion, richness, success in money. So we have a lot of cards talking about success here, you see. Queen of Pentacles as well, King of Pentacles, someone very, very well put together, grounded in their energy. Successful, 6 of Wands twice here. Standing out, someone standing out. And Queen of Cups. We have change, movement, beginnings. Maybe it's a new environment that you just moved in. You change something. Flexibility, changeability. Maybe they are intimidated by that. If you are new, for example, somewhere, or if you have changed a lot, they might be intimidated. Let me see a little bit more from this deck. Number 17, 22, 34, 36, maybe it's your age or something. Pile number 1. What makes you so intimidating to people? Getting this energy. The unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, negative nostalgia. Number 36. 36 twice here. So some of you might have, guys, this sadness to you, maybe. It's like you don't want to interact with people a lot. Maybe you have a reason. Maybe you have went through something very difficult and they might feel disconnected from you. They might feel challenged to, interact with you right now. Or maybe this is your ex. Some of you might be asking about your ex here. So they feel intimidated because they feel sadness without you. At the same time, they have regrets, grief, obsession with you. They feel intimidated because they might feel like you have changed already, you have moved on. Someone is replaying the past here with you. Yes, with the cross also, this is about someone hard to get or someone hard to access, hard to deal with, difficulty. Mermaid in a koi pond, rediscover your individuality, become the dragon, number 41. So you have the fish again, it's the same fish, right? It's like a synchronicity. Maybe you're very elusive, like a fish, they cannot catch you. You're always like the cat, like I said before, you're always ending up on your four legs, nobody can really destroy you or catch you. They cannot really understand you, pile number 1. You're very, very different. You honor your individuality as a person. You don't care if you are different, you just are who you are. And you feel very, very strong. You have become the dragon here, can you see that? Maybe people thought that you're a fish, but you're actually a dragon. It's very, very interesting. Number 41 might be significant. Like I said before, you might have very big eyes, you might look very innocent, but you inside are someone very different than what people expected, right? Let me give you a little bit more. Wow, you will not believe it, guys, the black cat. Exactly what I said. You honor your black cat, can you see that? You keep the cat very close to you. It's like you have this unstoppable, detached, unaffected force in you, I would say. It says lost magic, atonement, rebalance, number 30. Literally flew out of the deck. And of course we have here the scarecrow, I think it's called, I'm not sure, let me know in the comments. This is a symbol of intimidation, of course. Something about you is unreadable. They cannot really penetrate exactly your core. They cannot understand you because you're so different here. And they don't know why you're so unattached, why you don't care, probably. So the cat is not chasing anybody, especially the black cat. Wow. You might have green eyes or hazel eyes, some of you. Let me see a little bit more. So you might be a lone wolf here. someone very strong but also walking their path alone, or most of their lives they have been alone maybe, and still nobody could take you down. So that's very, very impressive, and of course intimidating when people realize that about you. Let's see, we have the ring and the mirror. With the mirror here, what I'm getting is that you make people really compare themselves to you, and they don't like what they see. They don't like to be compared to you. Pile 1. Interesting. So the ring over here, it's like you're a gem, very, very rare gem. Can you see that? This is how I see it. I see these rings, and in the middle we have this gem. It's like a black pearl or something. Although it's not, because I just noticed there are the stars. But that's how I interpret in the beginning. So you're very, very special, rare, like a gem, but you're very protective of yourself, you know. And you have very, very big aura to you. Maybe you have this, you know, fierce energy to you that people can feel. I feel like when you guys enter a room, you change the energy around you. Yes, but with the 9 of Wands and this protective layer, I feel you're very, very cautious or protective of yourself, as you should. LV might be significant, these letters, LV. And the ring is also talking to me about people seeing you as someone very, very luxurious, and men seeing you as commitment material here. Someone for legacy, for stability. You're not someone that is cheap to be played with, you know. Someone for casual interactions. They know that they have to invest in you. Long term, they have to take you seriously. They have to really take you seriously and not play with you. Very interesting. And yes, with a mirror, definitely you trigger people. It's like you are their mirror. Maybe you are karmic to a lot of people, guys. Maybe you have been karmic. You show people what they need to look into. They need to look deep down into themselves, and they might not like what they see. Because, for example, if people try to really trigger you, right, by gossiping or saying something to you, and you are not reacting in the way that they thought, you're not affected, then your energy makes these people reflect on themselves. So they think, okay, maybe I'm wrong, maybe something is wrong with me, right? So this is the mirror, that's what I'm talking about. And that's very, very intimidating. They have to really think about their behavior afterwards, or really look what they lack, right? They might feel pathetic after doing what they do with you, or wanting to take you down, and it's not working, right? So wow, a lot of information for you guys. Pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed. That's your reading. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. If you like this type of readings from me. For private readings, you can reach out to me following the link down below in the description box, and also in the pinned comment. I deliver all of my readings the same day, so don't miss out. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. As very, very strong, but also sexually threatening, with a snake over here. You might be very sexy. You might dress yourself sexy. You don't really hesitate, maybe, to show yourself in a very, very sensual way, I would say. Not necessarily sexual, right, but sensual. I'm also getting you have really, really amazing body. You might have really almost perfect proportions, some of you guys, or your body is very, very hot. And you might have a lot to you. You might even have the face card, so you have a lot going on for yourself. It's like people are striving to have the traits that you have already. Maybe it's natural traits, maybe you worked for them, maybe you have really glowed up. But with a snake here, sticking its tongue out, definitely people see you as someone that is dangerous for some reason. Dangerous. sexually, but also they might be afraid of you as a character. Deemed to be by other people like superiority, air or something like that, or flair, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are projecting on you. Something about this person's skin I just noticed a little bit different. Maybe you are very, very unique in your community. Something about you stands out. Doesn't have to be your skin, but it could be. So we'll see what's that about. Definitely I'm getting here threatening energy from you. Femme fatale energy. Especially women, they feel like, okay, this woman has too much power. Talking about you. And I'm getting that a lot of you guys might be single, ready to mingle, and you're very threatening to take in women, especially if you are around them and their significant other is there, they feel very threatened by you. So in the sexual market, you're very intimidating. Let's see what else. Let's see something about your character. All right. I'm also getting you might have very long hair or thick hair, very luscious hair, which gives you a lot of aura, right? Another point. So let's see what about pile number 2. What makes pile number 2 intimidating to other people? What makes you intimidating to other people? 4 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Definitely your sex appeal. Can you see that? Ace of Wands. And we have the combustion in the background. Whoa. 3 of Swords sticking out. We have to take it. What's that? High Priestess. Yes, maybe some of you are guys a witch. Maybe you're into the occult. You have these witchy vibes to you. You keep to yourself. You're very mysterious. Definitely give this aura of intimidation. Because people might see you as someone that they don't really know. You're different than other people, definitely. Enchantress, whoa. Didn't I tell you that married women are threatened by you? Have 10 of Pentacles clarified by the Enchantress. And we also have Ace of Wands clarified by 5 of Cups. So these women, the married one, the committed ones, are very threatened because they feel like with your seduction, even with your presence, you're going to steal their husband, or you're going to lose something with the 5 of Cups. You're going to really hurt them. 3 of Swords. Can you see that? 3 of Swords and this blade here piercing the heart. That's crazy. Who are you? Pile number 2. And the Star. Wow. At the bottom have the World. And the King of Wands here coming out. So I will take it. Let me do something here. Do that. Okay. What else? Star. The World. So the World over here, you are someone, again the Snake. Can you see that the Snake is coming out? Let me do that better. Okay, so you guys are on top of your game with your seduction style. 10 of Wands, definitely people are getting very, very overwhelmed by your presence. You also have the Hermit. You might be a loner at heart. Maybe you guys are very, very comfortable being alone, or you know, going solo, maybe even travel alone. You don't mind. Maybe you even go to restaurants alone and eat. So you are your own person and getting someone that doesn't give a shit, to be honest. You love your company, you love yourself. And again, I'm seeing here the 10 of Cups. Wow. So a lot of intimidation by committed people, and the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands with the King of Wands. So you have a lot to do, you guys. And I see the last card, so another confirmation with a snake. Can you see? You're very tempting to people, to everybody, to be honest. And there is a yellow color here. The yellow represents to me envy of your feminine power. So you have very interesting energy to you because of King of Wands coming out and the Queen of Wands coming out. You have really integrated maybe your shadow, right? Maybe you're a bad bitch here. You might be a bad girl, or maybe people see you as a bad girl. It's like you guys are not someone that is going to bow to patriarchy, or you might even be a feminist here for some of you, not everybody. Basically what I'm sensing here is that you have both traits, feminine and masculine, and you don't really put men on the pedestal. You have this dark femininity to you, which is very nice, nothing wrong with that. But women that don't have this energy as you, they get very threatened because they feel like, okay, she might steal my husband or my boyfriend or whoever, my partner, and then she will not even care, like she will not even be attached to this person. She might do it for fun, you know. She might do it for pleasure, or it's just a game for her, or she's so confident she might get anybody that she wants, right? I'm talking about, you know, as a she, because most of you guys are feminine here watching me, but take that as resonates with you. Wow, so we have here Virgo energy, we have a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, we have Cancer, Pisces, and this is actually the Magician card with Enchantress, Magician with Gemini, Libra, what else? Aquarius with a Star, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus as well. Okay. I'm getting Scorpio, yes, I'm getting a lot of Scorpio. Definitely. Fire signs, Libra. So yes, we have here a lot to talk about. Pile number 2. Let's dig in and see what's going on. So we have already too many snakes. We have 1 snake here, 2 snakes, 3 snakes, 4 snakes, and I saw before the Strength card with the last 5 snakes. That's a lot of snake. So people might see you as a snake. I don't know if you have guys, women around you that feel extremely threatened. Maybe it's at your workplace. They see you as dangerous for sure. They see that you guys can fight back and you can always win. So they're not going to test you. The ones that know you, at least. We also have a lot of figures here with hourglass figure. We have this woman, this one here as well. So you might really have really perfect proportions. Some of you, wow, you might even have perfect skin on your body, like very, very healthy looking, shiny. Yes, with the world here, you are the total package, I would say. So this fact alone is enough for people to feel threatened, right? You don't have to be a model, but definitely your body is standing out. You might even have extra pounds here, but you have a lot of curviness maybe to you, maybe have a big breast, big butt, you know, conventionally attractive features that people strive to have or want. So I feel that here. And also I feel that you're very comfortable in your skin. You might have a really different style to you. Some of you might even be goth here, or how you adorn yourself is very different. That's also intimidating. You might even give the shock factor to people. I don't know why. Could be with your style, something unexpected about how you dress. Could be that you guys show cleavage or skin. Some of you, you're very comfortable with that, you don't really mind. You might even dress very youthful, in a youthful way for your age. People might get, you know, envious or threatened and talk about that, like, why are you dressing like this? So might be a lot of gossip around you about your style and how you dress, how skin you show. And most of you are single here. I'm getting that energy. So first of all, let's take it from the beginning here. We have Four of Pentacles with the High Priestess. You might be someone that is very closed off. You might be someone that is really valuing your time, your energy. You don't give yourself away right away to, you know, random people. There is a key that is locked, and there is a moon, the High Priestess. You have these mysterious vibes to you. Definitely someone that is keeping to themselves. You are mysterious. People feel like they cannot read you very easily. You don't seem to be open to everybody. You don't seem to be even emotionally available or caring or interested to interact with people sometimes, some of you. Or you are just like that. You mind your own business. It doesn't mean that you hate people, but people feel sometimes from you that you have this superiority air to you. I don't know how to explain it. At least very, very mysterious gaze to you or eyes to you. Right? You keep your cards very close to your chest. You speak maybe when you have something to say. You don't speak randomly or unnecessarily. Right? You don't reveal yourself or your inner world or what your intentions are or what you're doing or where you're going or how your life is. So with the Hermit, you might be someone that is really into themselves. Maybe, I don't want to say loner, but for some it could be. It just indicates that you are not very open. And it's a little bit similar with pile number 1, but here it's emphasized that people get threatened by your sex appeal a lot, by your body, your physique, and they see you as very, very tempting. It's like you tempt their partners, and they feel very, very threatened here. Very threatened. They feel like you guys easily can hurt them, and they might even, you know, keep their distance from you because of that, intentionally. So for you, pile number 2, you might even be struggling with friendships or establishing long-term friendships because of that, because women keep you at distance. I'm sorry about that if it happens. It's very possible here in your pile. So your mystery here definitely plays with people's mind. They cannot really unlock you as a person easily, to see what's going on inside you, to see your intentions. Probably they don't even know if you're a good girl or bad girl, quote unquote. So because of that, there is fear here. Fear of the unknown. By the way, some of you might be a dancer. I'm getting this information. So they get curious, but also nervous. They don't know what to make of you sometimes, especially new people that you meet. Maybe they think that you're hiding something, right? But I feel they see you as very, very confident, not shy at all. And also I'm getting something that they feel you're very lucky, that you have maybe pretty privilege or something, or people give you stuff, I don't know, or things are coming to you very easily. You attract abundance. 10 of Pentacles clarified with Enchantress here, so you manifest abundance very easily. Maybe they feel like people are giving you even money, something very specific, maybe just for one person. They might feel like you have this energy of seducing men for money, I don't know, that you basically might take advantage. You might be selfish somehow, or your intentions are like that, Only take it if it rings a bell, of course, not for everybody, but I'm just saying. They might just be projecting here that you are after men's money or something. Interesting. So the Four of Pentacles, they might see us closed off or guarded. They might see us someone that doesn't lose control. No matter what happens, you are in control of yourself. They don't see you sweating, so they maybe don't see you being afraid of anything or stressing about stuff. And they are very intrigued by that with the High Priestess, like how come? So you seem to be very, very in control. Maybe you don't show your emotions that easily, right? You might be someone with very strong boundaries to you. Cautious, I would say. It's because you might know people very well. Four of Pentacles also indicates that you make people nervous and insecure around you. Again, the body is emphasized here, but also it's your aura, like you might come off as a bad girl, quote unquote. Very magnetic, very sure of yourself, very confident. You have this self-confidence to you, calm confidence, but at the same time you come off as strong, right? So people see the High Priestess as complex, as different than other people. You have this, especially in combination with the Magician over here, you have this magnetic energy, like a witch, right? Something mysterious that people don't know what's that about. Something complex, someone hard to understand energetically. You might be very observant, but not saying a lot, right? Good reader of character. Someone very self-aware, I would say as well. Self-aware, wise. Someone that is very, very deep, but doesn't show their cards, doesn't show how they feel inside. Okay. High Priestess can also indicate, in this context, desirable woman that is unattainable, like a third party. So women, we're talking about women because women are getting threatened by you mostly, and she is intimidating because of that energy. Okay, so they might be projecting a lot onto you. They might see us secretive. So they don't see us a girl's girl, to be honest. Here they see you as someone that can steal their husband or boyfriend. That's how they see you. Also, Four of Pentacles indicates jealousy, feeling possessive over their partner. So you ignite this possessiveness, fear of loss, intimidation. Three of Swords and the Five of Cups. And it's very, very intense here. Very, very intense. Intense jealousy. They feel like they have to guard themselves. They have to protect themselves from you. Ten of Pentacles clarified with the Magician, which is the Enchantress in this particular deck. So you're walking around charming everybody. Can you see that this person over here, I don't know how to call it, it's a person, I guess, entity, whatever, is walking around and shooting with a Cupid's arrow. There are a lot of stuff around. There is a knife, a cup. So you might hurt with your charm people. People fall in love with you instantly. They get attracted to you instantly. Whoa. And with the Magician over here, they feel like you have your life together. You can manifest abundance. They might even see you as very well put together with the Ten of Pentacles. You might have a specific style that is very enchanting, or a very different style for some of you. Not everyone has the same style here, but something about how you dress is very, very impactful around you. And you seem to be someone very intelligent, independent. Very independent here. Maybe you have a business. You have your life together. You have really built your life yourself. But some people might think that you build your life, your abundance, by charming a man or other people. That's what I'm getting here. Unfortunately, I'm getting this message. Not unfortunately because it's a bad thing, but because people project a lot of things, a lot of times. Also, with the Ten of Pentacles, you might be someone that really has high standards. And sorry guys, but I'm getting this message that a lot of women see you as someone that can really destroy them, destroy their stability. Because you're so seductive, because you're so hot. Wow. But definitely they see as someone with standards, someone that expects quality. Maybe they cannot keep with your standards for some of you. That's also intimidating. Like they might think, okay, this person thinks very high of themselves, which is not a bad thing. But in this case, they feel like you have this superiority air to you. I just saw 333 here. And people can feel sometimes insecure again because they cannot measure up to you, or they have to measure up to you. It's like you make them think this person has their life together. They also have a, presence to them. Their looks are on fleek, and they are very charming with the magician, and they are very intelligent, and they are very capable. Maybe you're very, very capable at your work. Could be that some people see you over there, right? Doesn't have to be with their husbands or boyfriends. Maybe they see you as the magician at your workplace, that you're very, very communicative, or very good with getting what you want with communication, right? But you take action. You might go places. You might be very proactive, right? Very powerful. You're not shy, you're very confident. You might be persuasive at your work, or you know how to get what you want, to achieve your goals, basically, using your brain. Not only your appearance, but also your brain, how you talk with people. Good communicator, dynamic communicator, creative, powerful, influential, right? So definitely with the magician and the Ten of Pentacles, this is big energy coming about your presence, about who you are. It's either about your appearance, that you have big energy in your appearance. Could be both, could be looks and skills here. Communication, impacting people, charming people with your communication skills. Some of you guys might be coming from money. Maybe you're rich, wealthy, financially stable with the Ten of Pentacles. And the minority of you, maybe you are divorced, or maybe you are separated here with the Three of Swords. And that's why people might get intimidated, because they feel like now that you are single, you can mingle. So, yeah, they see you as dangerous. So take it as resonates with you, always. Also with the Ace of Wands and the Five of Cups, people are not going to test you or try to irritate you or play with you, because they feel so you're dangerous to them. They're not going to do that. There is an explosion in the background and the Five of Cups, so they know not to come for you. That's what I'm getting here. They're going to be burned if they try to do something to you. They might feel, guys, that you have some sort of privilege here, or that you are protected by someone. They're not going to even try. Maybe if you work in a place, they might feel like the boss is protecting you. Could also be just for a minority of you. But people hesitate to test your boundaries, or people feel like because of your sex appeal, you're going to really hurt them. Really. Pile number 2. Also, if we are talking about men, why men find you intimidating is that they have huge fear of rejection by you. They are very hesitant to approach you, to make a move, because the stakes are high with you, because you are so appealing, sexually very attractive. You have a high sexual market value, I think it's called. And with the Five of Cups, they don't want to lose here. They are very, very scared of rejection by you. So that also makes it intimidating if you're asking about men that are interested in you, right? Also, you have this shock factor. You might give the people around you some impression, and then bam, with the Five of Cups, you're completely different than what they expected. So I feel that you blow people's mind in a way. I don't know how. I don't know exactly what you say, but what you say sometimes, maybe suddenly you flirt, and then bam, you, I don't know, mind your own business. It's like never happened, right? You turn your back and you leave, or something. Something about unexpected behavior from you. Maybe you do it in a flirty way, right? You might be flirty, you might be very engaged, and the next day or the next moment even, you are completely in your own world. You don't even care. So you seem to be a little bit detached here, if not a lot, and this is very, very intimidating. Like, what happened? Does this person like me at all? Do they even care about me? Could also be, if we're asking about your ex, people that you have been involved with in the past, they're very shocked that you have moved on so easily. So you have you gave a lot of pain to people that you don't even know. They find this intimidating, that you are so strong and detached, and that you just move on with your life, as you should, of course, right? Because they're ex for a reason. Okay, so like I said, women that see that might feel intimidation because you appear to be so strong, right? You're very emotionally stable here, and they're afraid that for you it's just a game. You might even flirt without you realizing that people around you are getting attached to you right away. So for you it's like nothing. You might feel like this is innocent, or you might even mind your business and you just look at someone, and this someone thinks that, okay, this girl wants me, or wants to, I don't know, I don't want to say the word right now, but you know, they might think that you want them sexually. That's what I mean. So people project a lot onto you. They have a lot of imagination about you, fantasies about you, who you are, but they do feel that you are strong here, strong character. So they might feel like you guys are selfish or something like that. Some people might say that. Also, maybe you guys have recently divorced. Also, guys, maybe you went through something difficult with the Three of Swords, sorry. Over here, maybe you broke up with someone, maybe you have been divorced. So maybe you have been through something very difficult, but you came out as a star. You came out healed in no time, very attractive, very abundant, shining, even glowing up. So that's also threatening, intimidating, because people think, wow, how come, right? Damn. So maybe you experienced pain, of course everybody has, but you don't become bitter, or you don't care enough. It's like you are moving on to the next stage in your life very, very easily. At least that's how people interpret your demeanor, right? So you do that with grace. You're very resilient, strong, and this is very intimidating, because people think, okay, she survived all of that and she's still shining, and so she must be stronger than me, or she must be higher value than me, right? So that's also threatening here. Something about beauty, you glowing up with a star, shining. And also getting another information. If you have a group in your workplace, maybe other women are very envious of you with the Three of Swords, because you stand out with the Star card. It's natural to you to stand out. You might be a healer, you might be a witch, you might be into the occult, esoteric, tarot reader, whoever you are. You have this je ne sais quoi energy to you. Wherever you go, to stand out with a star. It's inevitable. You don't even have to do anything. But here I feel it's a combination of good looks and this energy, and they feel very envious of you. Can you see that? They look at you, it's like the evil eye to me. Might be 3 people involved in your work environment, or even your friends, so be careful. If you have friends, I'm not laughing in a bad way, but with a Hermit maybe you don't have very close friends, but still people around you, yeah, they might feel some type of way here. So they're very intimidated by your aura, you shining bright, standing out always. Okay, so we have here the King of Wands, the snake again, this naked woman. You might have really nice proportions, like I said, nice breast, small waist, and big hips, maybe some of you. So yes, this is very strong again, with the King of Wands and the World card. It's like when you walk into the room, you really command attention. You have a big presence to you, very big, like a boss. So they see you as someone that has this superiority to them. So I feel it's natural to you. You're not trying to prove something, but you have it naturally. You are like a leader here. You might be a leader, you might be professional yourself, you might have your own business here, very successful person, right? The total package with the world, definitely physically, but also in general. So when you enter somewhere, you own the room, definitely. You come across someone with a huge presence to them. You walk into the room like you belong there, right? Very confident. You have this charisma to you, this leadership quality, a lot of confidence, and the world here really amplifies energy, makes you feel like, okay, I got this. And let me tell you, not a lot of people like that, especially if they feel some sort of insecurity. Everybody has insecurity, right? But you don't have to take other people down so that you feel superior. You have to work on yourself to become better. That's my opinion. But yes, there are people here that feel, okay, you're too much basically for them. You're too much with the world here in the King of Wands. They might even say that you are too masculine, or you are too bold, or you have this extra energy to you. It's because you have feminine combined with the masculine aspect, right? You're not submissive here, but at the same time you're not going to really care to dominate. It's natural to you to command this attention and presence, right? So wow, I feel like everybody notices you guys. Men notice you, women notice you wherever you go. It's difficult for them to compete with you. There is no competition here. That's why they feel butthurt or very envious. You know your worth, but you also know that you have this je ne sais quoi to you. You are very blessed by the divine. And I feel definitely some of you might be witches here. You might be into the occult. And there is power to that. There is energy to that, okay? So yes, I feel people also project onto you. But they can feel it as well, that you're very powerful. Here with the Ten of Wands and the Hermit, they feel like you're very self-sufficient. It's like you guys don't even care about their validation, or if they like you, or if they want you, or whatever. You don't really care at all. Sometimes you might be very selective in who you interact with, who you let into your heart, into your life, right? You might be searching for special people and not giving attention to these people that we're talking about today. So I give this impression to people that if you choose them, it's going to be because you value them. And because sometimes you don't choose people, you don't want to interact with them, they might feel rejected by you. That's why they might feel like, okay, this person thinks that they're better than me. But it's really about your selectivity. Some people admire that, some others don't. Some find it very, very intimidating. Okay. So they find you mysterious, not loud, but loud energy. You have high standards, selectivity to you. You are like a sex bomb here, walking around and shooting with this Cupid's arrow. It's not like you're doing something on purpose, but definitely you have an impact on how people perceive you and how they receive you, and how they're affected by you sexually, energetically, right? Very intelligent. You come across as intelligent, observant, ambitious, capable, successful, right? But also private and also mysterious. Some of you guys might be in the public eye. Maybe you have a very strong social presence, social media presence, and these people feel intimidation because of that, because you have a lot of admirers, followers, or maybe people looking at you, right? Okay, so let me give you some of these cards now. Some oracle cards for you. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Pile 2, please. Wow. Can you see that little wolf girl? It's all right to be alone, number 18. So you might be a lone wolf. You might be someone that is very comfortable being alone. You're not a follower, you're a leader here. Can you see that? King of Wands. But you don't care. I feel you're very, very comfortable with that. Kitsune, I will show you whom to trust, number 2. So you don't trust everybody. There is a fox here, so they also see us very smart, clever, maybe strategic, like I said before. A twist in the tail, the unexpected, a change you did not see coming. So I told you, something about is unexpected. Number 34, you might be 34 years old. Something very different about, you can see very big contrast. You with other people, or what they expect of you is different than what they get from you. Maybe you have something about your appearance that's very different. Very, very different. I don't know what's that. Could be anything. Something about your skin, maybe. Your hair, how you do your hair. Some of you might be wearing contact lenses. And this is another one that's coming out, Fiona and the Unicorn. Again, you're very, very special. The gift of sacred sight, number 29. So definitely some of you might be a seer here. Seer, intuitive person. You're like a unicorn, very special, very different. Your name might be Fiona for some. So you stand out even if you don't want it, guys. What else? Let's see what else. Number 2. Why are people intimidated by you? Duality with banana came out. So yes, you have two sides to you. Number 27. Oh my god. We have the triangle here. People are intimidated. They feel like there are triangles between you and their partner, probably, for some. For some, you might be into health industry. Also, the High Priestess is all about duality, right? Something about mystery. They don't know how to read you. They expect something, they get something else. Duality. Tranquility, yes, you come off as very, very put together, not caring, detached, calm. You're not getting triggered or affected by other people, usually. Or you don't show it. Number 43, Pisces. See this one popping out? It's emotion with a cucumber, number 4. And the moon here. So your mystery elicits a lot of emotion, people. The cucumber is also a symbol of desire to me. Like you get people being very, very turned on by you. We have also Cancer energy here. Productivity. So yes, they might see you as very, very productive and victorious. Victory with a crown over here. As a queen. Someone may be self-made for some of you, or someone that is having this pretty privilege even, right, standing out. Number 44, number 8. Okay, let's see, let's get 2 of these. What makes pile number 2 intimidating, please? Pile number 2. This one? Oops. The medallion. Alright, so we'll see what that's about. A warrior. Let's see. So, the medallion, someone reaching for this. I feel that's you. And I feel again there is distance between you and other people. It's like they strive to be like you. Can you see that? You're someone very special. This is made of gold. As I see it, so someone very, very precious. So men might feel like you're out of their league. They have to strive to be with you. Not all men, but most men, I would say. Yes, they feel intimidation because of that. They feel like you would require a lot from them. So there is some sort of gap between you and men, and also between you and women. Some women they might get inspired by you and try to be like you, but there is definitely some disconnect here. Can you see that? Also with the star and this light and the dark, I feel that you also make people think about things they haven't thought before. You make them reflect on things, what they can change, right? You make them think deeply, and for some this can be intimidating. And the warrior, so the warrior is someone that is really a fighter, right? He's not a follower but a leader, someone that is really bold, in my opinion. And they have the snake again. That's crazy, snake. It's really a theme for you. Maybe you know it, that you're threatening, intimidating. Maybe you even enjoy it for some of you. I feel like you know that you have this power, and people don't like that you know that, and that's also intimidating. This also gives you this superiority air. Also, I feel with this card you're always changing for the better, you're always leveling up. It's like you shed this snake skin, because it's like how I see it, it's like a desert skull, right? So you leave the past behind, and you become someone completely different over time, someone very elevated. And you're not scared. I told you before with the Three of Swords and the Star, it's like you are transforming, you're coming out on top in the best way possible, and people might be really amazed by that, but also scared by it, you know. It's very intimidating. How come you can do that? And we have here the diamond and here the gold medallion. So it's like you're a gem, very, very unique person, different. Your mind might be very different than other people, how you think. You might not hesitate to do whatever it takes to become better, not in a bad way, but you have this resilience to you, right? No matter what happens around you, you come on top, you make the best of it, and you actually thrive. You're not surviving, you're thriving. All of these colors, so you take the gray, you take lemons, and you make lemonade at least, or a lemon pie, I don't know, lemon custard, whatever that is. You make something that is bitter and you make it sweet. From the Three of Swords you become the star. Okay guys, wow, so that was your reading. That was very, very intense, very interesting. I loved it. Let me know in the comments, guys, how you liked it. If you want to hear from me this type of readings in the future, I would really love to know. Now, if you would love to get more information about personal issues you might have, you might reach out to me if you want through the link down below. I have in the description box, in the comments section. I deliver my readings the same day, so don't miss out. Check it out. Also check out my Patreon. I have there juicy readings about your person's 18+ thoughts, desires, fantasies, what they want to do with you in bed, and all of these interesting things, at least. Alright, check it out, guys. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hi guys, welcome to your reading. If you chose this image over here of this woman, this reading is for you. Maybe you chose by your zodiac sign. We also have here Cancer, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Scorpio energy for you guys. So let's find out in today's reading, why do people find you so intimidating? Both of the previous piles were very intense, very informative, magical, I would say, very detailed. So let's see, what about you? What are we going to find out about you? How do people view you? Why do they envy you? Why do they find you so intimidating? So first of all, what I'm getting from this image is that they might see you as someone that has a really pretty privilege. Can you see this woman? Intimidates me as well. I have to say. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying that this woman is striking, very beautiful. So they feel like you have, guys, some sort of privilege, beauty privilege, pretty privilege, that you're blessed with beauty. I'm getting an image of a gazelle right now. I feel like also a lot of men are watching you when you walk. Interesting message. They're very drawn to you sexually. I'm getting a lot of sensuality right now in my body. They try to have a pick on you. This is not a reading about what men think about you, but I'm getting this information right now. Oh my God. So you might be a makeup lover, some of you, and you are very striking features you have, very beautiful person, okay? With a mirror over here, I feel that you might be a mirror. You might make people uncomfortable because you mirror something to them. So we'll see what's that about in your reading today. Let's get your tarot cards now. Some of you have a beef with your sister or your siblings, very random. Maybe it's a confirmation for you that this is your pile, or I don't like this type of message, but it's coming through, so I have to say it. Maybe there is a competition between you and your siblings. Maybe there is a rivalry here, something about that. But I definitely get that you guys have a lot of females around you that get jealous of you. They might even try to reject you sometimes, to avoid you because of your beauty, because they feel threatened by you. So you must be very, very feminine as well. I'm getting a lot of femininity, feminine energy coming from you. Some of you might be into the same-sex connection, rainbow family here. So I get that you have a lot of admirers, both women and men. A lot of people want you and are being drawn to you. Even strangers, like you have people looking at you in the street and they're turning their head. So you might be very, very attractive person. Pile number 3. I'm getting Capricorn energy. This is devil energy. Sometimes it's very, very tempting. You might be very tempting. You might have this je ne sais quoi to you, like very strong sex appeal to you. You also had this in pile number 2. If you're drawn to more than 2 piles, more than one I would say, maybe 2, you can watch both. You will find there probably more information about yourself. You can watch all of them if you want. But I'm getting here that you're very tempting to a lot of people. You might have juicy lips, very full lips. Maybe you have this type of gaze to you, like sleepy eyes somehow, or downturned eyes, some of you. Some of you had a cosmetic procedure recently. This can be a hint that this is your pile, okay? So let's see pile number 3. Why are people intimidated by you? Why? Pile 3, please pick pile 3. 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, High Priestess. 2 of Wands, Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. Six of Swords, King of Swords, and the Moon card. Oh, wow, so the devil came through. I told you, you have the devil's energy in a good way. I'm not saying anything bad here. It's not literally that you carry negative energy or something like that. I don't mean that. And the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my God, pile number 3. What's going on here? It's a lot. Major Arcanas as well. High Priestess, the Moon, Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. So definitely with the Devil you are very tempting. And we have also the Knight of Wands. So these 2 cards together tell me that you are very hot, you are very sexy, you ooze sex appeal, you ooze femininity. That can be intimidating to people, especially women, if they lack this trait, right? So I would say that you trigger people. We have the mirror here. This is triggering them. It's making them insecure. It's making them see what they lack inside. So that is really threatening to some people, of course, to their identity, their femininity, their seduction power, or something like that. So with the Devil over here and the Wheel of Fortune, your energy, sexual energy, sensuality is very striking. It's like a femme fatale. written all over this spread, especially with the High Priestess, right, and the Moon. Something very mystical about you, something very different. I told you have a lot of men being drawn to you. If you are into men, doesn't matter. If you are a female, also doesn't matter. I'm just saying. Number 15 might be significant. I feel like your sex appeal is like the Tower moment here with the Wheel of Fortune. Strong attraction people feel towards you. You have this pull, energetic pull, very seductive person here. Women might feel like you are risky to be around, to be your friend. Maybe you don't have enough friends or a lot of friends. I would suggest that you also look at pile number 2. You watch pile number 2. We'll see what else comes through, because I got many similar cards. I got the Queen of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, High Priestess. I also got these here in your spread. So maybe a lot of you chose both piles, that's why. And men feel like you guys are inescapable, very tempting. Men feel very, very attached to you very easily. They're very drawn to you very easily. It's like they cannot really resist you here. Irresistible energy, magnetic, consuming energy, very charming, very pulling, right? Very hard to resist. Passionate energy. And some people might even have fear with the Devil over here. Men are afraid of you, of your charm. Men feel like, okay, I have to really compete here to be with this person because everybody's looking at them. They might be intimidated because you have too many options. I have here 2 of Wands, right? They don't see you as a bimbo though. I don't have this energy here because I do have the Queen of Swords, because of the High Priestess and so on. I will talk about it in a minute. Wow, so yeah, with the Devil over here, this is about a powerful person, seductive person. People get obsessed with you. I feel like you also have very strong emotional impact on people. People cannot forget you. You are unforgettable. People get very, very attached to you very soon, very easily. They might even feel entrapment here. They might even feel resentment that they cannot forget you. I also feel men and women feel resentment because men want you and women want to be like you. So I feel like you are very blessed in that aspect. Pile number 3. But also people get threatened by that. So men also get threatened because I told you, you seem to be like someone that everybody wants here. So they might feel powerless by trying to maintain you or something like that, or trying to even get you. They don't like this. It's very intimidating. It's risky. So you might be a femme fatale here, but I feel you're also very, very feminine, and you come off as very sweet at the same time. So this is very alluring, very pulling. How can I say this? You're the Queen of Swords. I don't have just the Queen of Cups. So you're not only sweet, you might have really a spicy streak to you. But when people look at you, you come off as sexy and sweet, right, at the same time. Letter B is significant. Maybe you're dealing with someone that their name starts with B. So, wow, you give this thrill to people with the Wheel of Fortune, the Devil. Like bam, it's like the Tower moment. When they see you, when they look at you, I'm getting definitely this image and message. When you walk somewhere, it's like the Tower moment. It's the moment, I would say. Even in the streets, right? So a lot of lust towards you. Pile number 3. Temptation. Even married people or committed people, they see you as a huge temptation. They might even forget about their partner when they look at you. So they get into this entranced energy when they look at you, when they're around you. And they see you as a High Priestess. Sometimes the High Priestess is a third party or a person that they look at as a third party. Some of these people might be married with the 10 of Pentacles here. So So they might see as an escape for some of you guys. I'm not trying to take you down or anything, I'm just getting this message that they love to think about you, to fantasize about you, to get out of their everyday life, right? Boring life, maybe routine. So from this point of view, you're also intimidating to women. Check pile number 2. I really suggest that some of you might be from France here, might be French. I'm getting that. Definitely people feel like you have this magnetic pull to you, that it's almost magical here. They might even think, guys, that you are a witch or you have some magical powers, because with High Priestess here and the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune, definitely people turn their heads to look at you. They cannot help it. So I don't know why people think that you have this type of energy. It's not normal. How people think it's not normal for you to have so much power to you, right? So you have this magnetic pull to you, definitely. The word magnetic here is understatement, magical almost, right? You have charisma to you, you have sex appeal, sensuality, you have also confidence. They might see also as very ambitious, and you have definitely ability to command attention, definitely. And also they might feel like you're very lucky that you can attract everything in your life, everything good with the Wheel of Fortune. But also they see you as a distraction. They see you as someone with too much power. Maybe men see you also as someone that after they meet you, everything changes with the Wheel of Fortune. Like a huge change here in their life. Yes, they might see us very, very lucky, and might be also unpredictable. This can be very intimidating, especially to men. One day you might be here, the next day you might really be gone. Very unpredictable and very impactful. They see you as very flexible, even restless. But with the Wheel of Fortune, a lot of people see you as karma here. As fated, as someone significant, impactful. And here with the Scorpio that you chose and the Moon, you have this mystery to you. You have this Scorpionic energy again, very mysterious and very hot, very sensual and sexy, dangerously sexy. That's how I would describe you, pile number 3. At the same time, very sweet. You have a pretty privilege. I told you, people see you as lucky, as favored by the divine, as very blessed. Very blessed. And it's a lot about your energy combined with your beauty. I feel you have the face card, many of you. Let's take from the beginning. We have here the 9 of Wands with the 2 of Wands. So 9 of Wands is someone that is cautious or guarded, or they don't open up easily to people, and this is intimidating to them. And also with the 2 of Wands clarifying it, people feel like you always have an option, especially men. I told you, they feel like, okay, they can leave me any moment if I got into a relationship with this person. They might see us very, very independent here, to be honest. Yes, you have an independent mind with the Queen of Swords. Definitely Queen of Swords gives intimidating energy a lot of times. They know not to cross you, they know not to play with you. You have strong boundaries with the 9 of Wands and the Queen of Swords over here. Also, they might view as someone that is really resilient, that you don't back off. You want what you want and you're going to take it. And this is because you have options. You don't have to really sacrifice something yourself or to even compromise sometimes. And to be honest, some people, especially men, might view you as entitled for some reason, or they feel like, okay, since you have too many options, you don't have to really settle. So that's the impression I'm getting here. You're going to walk your own path without settling, looking ahead at what you have in front of you and choosing what's best for you. Maybe it's coming from experience, from maybe some bad experience in the past, or you have gone through something that changed you, that made you realize you don't have to really take something that is toxic or unhealthy because you have really worked on yourself. You might have had a glow up, huge glow up in your life. Maybe you have transformed yourself, completely elevated, like leveling up a lot through your life. Maybe you're a late bloomer here, and even some of you might be looking very young, but you have a lot of wisdom to you. So you get people very confused here, like how come this person makes always the right choice? How come they are not really compromising? So I feel you guys know your worth, and that's very, very surprising to some people. Maybe in the beginning they feel like you are a bimbo, or they think, like, you know, without knowing you first, they might think like this person, they only have pretty privilege and not brains. But then they realize with the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords that you're also intelligent, that you also use your brain, and that can be intimidating because it looks like they might be underestimate you in the beginning, right? They might think in the beginning, okay, I can get this person easily, but it's not working for them. And because you guys have very high self-esteem, and this brings here, we have here 5 of Wands with the Queen of Swords. This is conflict, mental conflict that people feel about you. And you get both people intimidated here. We have women and men, King and the Queen. Okay. Interesting. So yes, they see you as resilient. They see you as someone with standards and boundaries. You know exactly where you're going next. This might surprise a lot of people, that you're so self-aware, that you have wisdom, that you choose yourself, that you're not afraid to leave behind people, situations that don't serve you, people that might, you know, try to play with you or something, try to irritate you. You say, okay, I don't have time for this BS, bye bye. So that's energy here. I'm getting you turn your back very easily. That's how you seem, at least. Could be about your exes, right? Very interesting. So the 9 of Wands is talking definitely about resilience, about someone that is strong. You have a strong head, strong mind, strong emotion. You have self-awareness, pile number 3. You have been hurt, of course, everybody has been hurt, but you don't let this define you, you don't let this take you down. So I feel you are very, very strong here. And you don't take pressure from other people, you prefer to just be happy with the 2 of Wands and choose better for yourself, right? 2 of Wands is also talking about detachment, right? You don't have to endure something if it's a red flag. If it's unhealthy, toxic, you have a choice here, like I said before. And it looks like you don't rush to take your decision, but once you take it, you are gone, you are done. And that can be very, very intimidating. So maybe even your silence is intimidating sometimes if you go no contact, for example, with someone. They don't know what's going on in your head in the beginning of no contact. It's really driving them crazy. And with the 2 of Wands, you choose the best for yourself. You don't rush. You try to detach emotionally, and that's very, very intimidating to a lot of people. Emotional detachment, control, not going crazy, not being desperate, but being self-aware and having high self-esteem. What can be more intimidating than someone who is very attractive, has sex appeal, has a brain, and also has standards? I don't know. Tell me if there is something more intimidating, because it looks like you are the one controlling the situation, controlling your future, taking charge here. So that's how it should be, in my opinion, and it looks like you're doing it. Pile number 3. Maybe it came from a lot of wisdom, experience, resilience. Of course, everybody has been hurt. You have been hurt here, but it didn't really take you into a difficult path, but it took you to your elevation here in your life. Also, men might think that you guys require a lot. They have to really put effort to get you, because you are cautious here, and you're not going to really be quick to choose them. So this is very intimidating to them. Maybe they don't experience that very often. For a person to stay back, to lean back, observe, and to choose when the time is right, and not really run or jump through hoops for someone. Okay, so if you're doing that, let me know in the comments. That's very good. I really congratulate you, pile number 3. Despite your looks and your sex appeal, you also have high self-esteem here, and you love yourself. Looks like you have reached this point that you really know yourself and what you deserve in this life. Okay, and also people make a lot of scenarios about you with the moon. They might see you as unreadable. What do you want? Because of your looks, because you look so feminine and dainty and fragile. So for some of you, they might think in the beginning, okay, this person is not going to be strong. Unfortunately, people make this type of association sometimes, right? But it's not true at all. So yes, very strong energy. With the 5 of Wands over here, the Queen of Swords, very, very intimidated by you, pile number 3. This is the intimidation pair. And the King of Swords as well, and the Devil. All of that screams intimidation here. This is about you protecting yourself and saying back off. If you come for me, you will get tenfold back, right? You will get a taste of your own medicine. If you try to test me, if you try to play with me, so don't come to me with bullshit. Don't try me, don't test me, don't challenge me, but you better come to me prepared, right? So people see you as very smart, quick-witted, smart with words, quick with words, very hard to manipulate, very hard to crack, I would say. Maybe you read people, you might see lies immediately, and this brings conflict, especially in personal relationships. You see through them, they cannot play with you. And that's why you might be a very karmic person for a lot of people with the Wheel of Fortune here. Letter A is coming through. K, W, S, A. Also we have here the 6 of Swords, so it tells me that you guys might be walking away from drama. You don't like drama over here. Maybe people try to trigger you or something, but they see that your comebacks are very strong. You're not going to go into gossip or drama. You want peace of mind, and that's very intimidating here, especially people that really love to gossip, right? Or are trying to lie or spread something about you, or try to spread rumors about you, and they can't, because they will get karma immediately. The Wheel of Fortune here. So maybe they have tried. That's why you have the High Priestess here. Maybe something is very magical about you. You might be indeed privileged here by the divine as well. So when people try to do something bad to you, something even worse is happening to them, and you're very protected, and that's why they might see you as a witch here. Like, how come you're so lucky? How come you get everything that you want? And I'm getting a lot of hate towards you. Pile number 3, envy. Maybe you need to protect yourself, energetically. You know what to do if you are into the occult here. As High Priestess, you know what to do to protect yourself, but you are already protected by the divine, I feel. You have this mighty touch to you, I feel. You have, basically you're blessed. I'm also getting a message this lifetime you might be really closing all of your karmic cycles. So I feel whoever you are, pile number 3, you have done a lot of self-work. You have really worked on your karma, karmic lessons. You have been through pain, and in this lifetime you're going to end karma once and for all. So that's very, very significant for you to know. So you are already blessed. If you feel it resonates with you, claim it. Say, I'm blessed by the divine. I'm always favored. I always have good luck. Right? I am lucky. I manifest abundance. I manifest love. I am love. You can claim all of these things, and I feel there is a lot of love from the spiritual realm towards you, because probably you have endured a lot in your life with the Nine of Wands over here. Loneliness, pain, dealing with toxic people a lot. So I'm getting an image right now of a butterfly, you emerging beautiful and becoming free. Wow, I just got goosebumps, although you cannot see it because I have these clothes, but I really got very emotional for you. So yes, definitely people can sense that there is something magical about you, and I cannot stand it. You might have this total package energy to you. Intimidate. A lot of women are intimidated by you. They feel like you can steal their partner, but also intimidated by your mind, by your brain, intelligence, energy, your ability to strike back, to protect yourself. I also feel for some of you, unfortunately, people have tried to hurt you energetically. You know what I'm talking about here, but it didn't work. You're always protected. Pile 3. So yes, you make people uncomfortable. You have gossiping about you, competition behind the scenes, and they feel very uncomfortable because you don't like drama. You cut through bullshit, and you're not going to let people to get to you emotionally. You keep them at distance where they need to be, because they need to know their place, right? And also we have here 10 of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. So I told you have this total package energy to you. 10 of Pentacles, someone that is luxurious, has a long-term potential. Men see you as long-term. Someone that is, has very high standards, a high self-esteem here. You know what you have to offer. You carry yourself as a queen, right? Someone of quality, high value person. You attract abundance very easily, I told you. Money. Wow. And you also have the Knight of Wands energy. This is about sex appeal, someone being sexy, also ambitious. Maybe you're very ambitious at your work. You attract a lot of abundance to you this way, right? You might be very confident about your moves or about attracting what you want. Confident even about attracting men of high value. So this can also be a topic of envy towards you. Maybe you attract a lot of high value men to you. If you're into men or women, doesn't matter. You attract high value people to you. Pile number 3. And people can get very envious about that. And it makes you very magnetic, right? It's like you're not settling because you have high self-esteem here. You're not settling for less. And also with the Knight of Wands, I feel you have this cheekiness to you, boldness, spark in you. Maybe you know how to flirt, with the Knight of Wands, or maybe it's natural to you. So I don't know what you do, but you attract a lot of high value men here, men that really want to spoil you, maybe. Although some people don't like the word spoil, but in any case, men that want to treat you right, men that see you as long-term, girlfriend material, wife material, and other people cannot cope with that. Like, how come, right? I'm also getting some of you might have a really small waist and juicy butt. Some of you have large breasts, and you have something that is standing out physically. Women also see you as a red flag sometimes because of your looks. Yes, I'm getting a lot of envy towards you, pile number 3. I didn't get so much until now in previous piles. Something about your clothing, also your style. Women might not like. Who cares, right? I'm just saying. Since you are here and you're asking, I'm telling you guys. You might love the red color and the white color, some of you. Orange, you have a lot of red here, so a lot of passion, attraction and intensity. People feel intensity in your presence. Also, I'm getting some women, especially, they try to really monitor you, maybe at work. They try to find something about you to take you down. They try to find anything, small words, anything about your looks that they can gossip about. Dang. You might be dealing with such people, with the 5 of Wands here. There is a lot of competition for you, from men, but also between women. Can you see that? People around you trying to compete with you. There is tension here, maybe it's in your work environment with the 5 of Wands. Jealousy. These people try to win over you. And also with the 5 of Wands, they might see you as someone with a very strong opinion, maybe stubborn as well, because you try to really protect yourself, I would say. So this brings tension. And you trigger these people. I told you, as a mirror, and the 5 of Wands, it's triggering energy. And 5 of Wands also is someone that has a lot of suitors, that people compete over them, right? Can be a positive sign here. Can also indicate that you like to banter, that you might trigger men's mind to really spiral and to think a lot when they interact with you, right? It's not just something bad. It can be that maybe you have this spark, maybe you're hot-tempered, maybe you're sassy or something. Men can love that sometimes. Some men, not all of them, but some men can like that, and it's like a double-edged sword here. Some men love it and some hate it if you talk back, right? So that's why it might feel intimidating to them, like how come can you talk back? How come you're sassy? How come you're not pushover or bowing down to them? Something about that. Okay. Interesting. So I told you right away in the beginning that you have this pretty privilege to you, right? And the 10 of Pentacles talking about that. Pretty privilege, privilege because of your sex appeal here. A lot of admiration by other people. And especially women can feel that men are really going to this lustful energy when they're around you. Definitely they might offer you things that don't offer them with the 10 of Pentacles, or try to help you somehow, you know. So it's very apparent, very evident sometimes that you are favored by people around you. Intense sexual desire towards you. There is chemistry. They might also view you as someone very bold, that knows how to manifest abundance in your life with the Knight of Wands. You're not hesitating. Very charming person, maybe even free spirit for you guys. Some of you might be very free-spirited, and you have this double side to you, like people see you as both very high value girlfriend material, but also sexy. And they had this message in pile number 2 as well. Could also be that you are a thrill seeker, or you take risks, or maybe you're very bold, you're not hesitating. That can also be very intimidating because you don't care. You're going to look after yourself as you should. Something very strong here about boldness. And when you interact with people, they feel very, very happy. They feel charmed with the Knight of Wands. Maybe you're very good in flirtation, or very subtle flirtation, very, how do I say this? It's not cheap with the 10 of Pentacles, something elegant. So I don't know how to say it exactly. Maybe you know how to flirt without being provocative somehow. So they still see you as high value in the end, at the end of the day. And they love that because it makes them think a lot about you. With the King of Swords here and the Moon, men may try to really decode you. You are a mystery here. You make men obsessed with you, definitely, with the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil. It's about obsessing, mental attraction as well. Because of mystery, because you have, guys, the total package here to you. You make people think. Maybe you have very good comebacks, banter to you. The Knight of Wands over here and the Queen of Swords as well. And also with the High Priestess and the Moon. Again, this is both talking about mysterious energy. You might be very, very slim, some of you. Just side message. So with the High Priestess here, very mysterious, hard to read person, or maybe very unpredictable with the Wheel of Fortune. This is very amusing to men, that you're unpredictable. I'm getting a lot of how do I say this? Delight they feel around you, or when they think about you, they feel like you're delightful. They try to decode you, they try to really understand what's going on, who you are, and definitely you come off as very, very magical. Because you're not easy to read, you don't reveal everything. Maybe you observe more than you speak, that can also add some mystery. Maybe you leave a situation quietly, that don't serve you. Like I said before, you don't like drama. And this is also intimidating, when you don't get into drama, because it elevates you, puts you above, it puts you, you know, in a position of emotional control. Okay? So yes, I feel that your mystery makes people project things onto you. Check pile 2, definitely. Yes. So maybe some people feel like you're judging them when you take a step back and don't talk. Maybe they even feel like you manipulate the situation by choosing silence. That's also intimidating here. Not a lot of people can do that. To endure silence, or to really detach and really not give attention when people expect attention from you, expect attachment, expect you going crazy. So you have this balance. When you have to talk, you really talk back. When you have to protect yourself, other times when you feel like it's not even worth it, you're backing off, and people are getting really in their head about you. Like, what just happened with the Wheel of Fortune here? Why am I thinking about this person so much? Men might think that with the Moon, but also women are really, you get into their head, basically, right? So you might really come off as really composed, controlled, logical, not emotional, but get into the person's head a lot because of that, because of your control, and because of your mystery here, and your allure. And maybe they feel like you're secretive with the High Priestess and the Moon, that you keep secrets. They might not know where you're coming from, what to expect next from you with the Wheel of Fortune. That's very intimidating, of course, when you don't know someone's next move, because the mind always tries to, you know, fill in the gaps, fill in what the mind doesn't understand with things, and they might be projecting a lot on you. Pile number 3. Okay. All right, so let me now give you guys some oracle cards. Let's see what else is coming through for you. Pile number 3. By the way, we have here Capricorn energy with the Devil. I told you, confirmation. We have Cancer, Pisces energy, strongly. We have strong air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, for you guys. Let's see what else we need to know. Why are you so intimidating? Pile number 3. Why? Blessing, I told you. That's crazy. They feel like you're blessed by the divine. What can I say? Boundaries, definitely boundaries with the Queen of Swords. You protect yourself very well, and you are protected by the divine. And look at that, that's crazy. Good luck. With the Wheel of Fortune, I told you, people feel like you're very, very lucky. very lucky, and they get jealous. This one, forgiveness. Maybe it's easy for you to move on from relationships. With the Six of Swords, like I said, you don't really like drama. You forgive and you let go. You detach, basically, don't care. Some of you are like that. Let's see what else. Also, we have the black cat here with a crown, so definitely you are like a black cat. I had the black cat in pile number 2, I think. Came out from another deck. It said black cat, so we also have it here from different deck. And can you see this cat's eyes, how they're looking? They're green, so this to me indicates envy. I told you, people are very envious of you. Love, so you're very blessed in love. You might also have this loving energy to you. You attract love to you. So the cat here, the black cat, is someone that is really detached. The black cat doesn't chase, it attracts. Freedom, I told you, you have this freedom to you. Free-spirited. And also you trigger people because they don't have this type of freedom. Mentally, emotionally, they don't have this type of resilience. Maybe your choice in life made you, not made you, brought you to a very good position, like you have a choice with the Two of Wands in your life. You're not being trapped by anybody. You're not being controlled by anybody. You have financial freedom to you. Your mind is free. You're not afraid to speak your mind. So this is very intimidating. Can you see that? And people get triggered because they compare themselves to you. Because there is a woman here in a cage, especially women around you are very triggered. And also, they are triggered by your beauty, your face card. I'm getting a lot of beauty in this person's face. I notice this face, this face, this face. So yeah. We have closure here. So yes, you move on very easily. You put an end to things easily. You move on. Maybe your exes are thinking that you're over them and trigger them. Inspiration, so this card is about passion, desire. You inspire people sexually. I told you, with the Knight of Wands and the Devil. And this woman has a very beautiful body as well. The silhouette is really highlighted here. Yes, and beauty. Can you see that, guys? I'm not making things up. And justice. So with the Justice card, I also see transformation at the bottom of the deck. Yes, so let me take step by step because it's too much. With the beauty, yes, you have a face card, you have the body. There is a mirror as well here. You take good care of yourself. You're very, very appealing. It's also intimidating. You might have blonde hair, some of you might be black. And strength of character. Maybe even physical strength. You might go to the gym. You might have very striking eyes, maybe have blue eyes. Blue eyes, or maybe green eyes, some of you very intimidating gaze, or resting bee face, some of you. So you have also gentleness to you, femininity to you. What else? The Justice. Yes, I feel people get karma when they try to test you. You're like very karmic to people. Very fair. People don't try to play with you or test you. If they try, they're getting justice, karma, I mean. So you're very protected here. And transformation with a butterfly. Can you see that? I told you about the butterfly before, and we got this here. Very beautiful. And there is a lot of color here. You have really transformed your life and your appearance, I feel, some of you. Your looks, your beauty. You have freedom as well. So congratulations, pile number 3. But let me give you some of these, because I gave pile number 1 and 2. What else? What else do you need to know, pile number 3? the flame, and the riddle. Wow. Agape. So this is talking about love in Greek language. I also see the destroyer. I told you something about you being like a distraction before, right? Like people feel like you destroy their life or something. I don't know why. It's before you and after you. And the queen. So yes, we had before the crown and the queen. So you really carry yourself in a very good way, like high value, like a queen. You have quality to you. There is a snake here. Can you see that in the lotus? I think it's lotus flower, the white one. So you have a pure heart to you, femininity to you, gentleness to you, but you also have temptation. And this is remind me of the sacral chakra and the root chakra. A lot of sensuality, like I said, agape. So this is talking about love, you attracting love, romantic relationships easily, romantic connections. And the destroyer, yes, this is about definitely people get intimidated by you. There is a wolf in the background and the light. Don't play with me again energy, you striking back. And also this card reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune, because it's like a cycle here, and also karmic cycle, right? You destroy people's way of being or opinion, or maybe even self-esteem, some of you, without you doing anything, because you're acting like a mirror. So it's like you're a healer probably in this pile, unintentionally, maybe some of you. When meet you, you really destroy how they view things. It's like before you and after you energy. But also with destroyer, people women feel intimidated because they feel like you're going to destroy their life or something, just by dealing with you. The flame. So again, you might be a healer here, or maybe you have a twin flame. You bring light, you make people really think about their BS here. It's like you illuminate things. Also the flame is talking about passion, right? Passion. Sensuality, maybe you're a goer, you know, a doer, bold. Also with the flame, maybe you attract like people, like moth to the flame, how is the saying? And the riddle with the moon and the high priestess, definitely you are a riddle, you are a mystery. You have a lot of things going on for yourself. People get lost in their heads by trying to understand you, right? Also these people are trying to reach with these hands towards the center. So again, people might be trying to be like you, right? To reach what you have. Okay. Wow. Pile number 3. I really loved your pile. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it. If you would like to get the personal reading by me, specifically tailored to your situation, you can reach out to me by following the link down below in the description box and also the comment section. Also check out my Patreon. I have there juicy readings, 18+ readings about your person's fantasies, desires, naughty thoughts, and so on. Have a look, and also keep in mind I deliver my personal readings the same day, so don't miss out on that. Thank you guys so much. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.